Hi, it's Grandma. Okay, I want to say hello to Landon and Natalie and Savannah and Logan. I'm your grandma in Ohio, and I'm going to read you a book. And look, I have what you made me over here. And Landon, I have our heart. Anyway, we're going to read this book, and it's called Mrs. Piggle-Wiggle Won't Take a Bath Cure. All right, here we go. Ready? Mrs. Piggle-Wiggle lives here in our town. She has brown sparkly eyes and long brown hair, which she usually wears in a knot on top of her head. She has a dog called Wag and a cat called Lightfoot, and she lives in an upside down house. Upside down. All the children love Mrs. Piggle-Wiggle, and Mrs. Piggle-Wiggle loves them. She is always ready to stop whatever she is doing and have a tea party, and she is glad to have children dig worms in her petunia bed. In fact, Mrs. Piggle-Wiggle just naturally understands children, which of course is why all the parents call Mrs. Piggle-Wiggle whenever their children are being difficult. Mrs. Piggle-Wiggle always knows exactly what to do and help cure children's bad habits, like not taking a bath, which was Patsy Brown's bad habit. Uh-oh. Grandma's book's falling apart. Okay, next page. Patsy wouldn't take a bath. Up to the time of this story, Patsy was just an everyday girl, but one morning, Patsy's mother filled the bathtub with nice warm water and called to Patsy to come and take her bath. But when Patsy saw the nice warm tub of water, she began to scream and yell and kick and howl like a wild animal. Logan, is that you? Is that you crying? No way. That's not my girl. Natalie, do you like to take your bath? Savannah? Landon, do you like to take your bath? Uh-oh, I'm going to send Mrs. Piggle-Wiggle. Naturally, her mother was quite surprised to see her little girl acting so peculiarly, but she just said, "Now, Patsy, stop all this nonsense and hop into the tub." Patsy ran from the bathroom yelling, "I won't take a bath. I won't ever, ever, ever take a bath. I hate baths. I hate baths. I hate baths." Uh-oh, look at her. Here's her mommy. And this is her running. Do you do that at home? I hope not. Patsy's mother let the water out of the tub and went downstairs to telephone Mrs. Piggle-Wiggle. She said, "Hello? Mrs. Piggle-Wiggle, this is Patsy's mother, and I am having such a time this morning. Patsy simply won't take a bath." There she is on the phone. And there's Patsy outside playing and not taking a bath. What? Uh-oh. Mrs. Piggle-Wiggle said, "I would say the radish cure is probably the quickest and most lasting. All you have to do is buy one package of radish seeds." How many, Natalie? One. Landon, how many? 1. Logan, 1. Savannah? Savannah. 1. Then let Patsy alone as far as washing is concerned. When she has about ½ inch of rich black dirt all over her, scatter radish seeds on her arms and head. Press them in gently and then just wait. Look at her doggy, all tied up in the telephone cord. You probably don't know what a telephone cord is, huh? All right, what's going to happen? Mrs. Piggle-Wiggle's coming. The next morning, Patsy's mother didn't say one single word to Patsy about a bath. And so Patsy was sweet and didn't act like a wild animal. The next day was the same, and so was the next. But look how dirty she is. She's getting super dirty. When Sunday came, Patsy was a rather dark blackish gray color, so her mother suggested that she stay home from Sunday school. She's dirty, huh? Look at her face. Do you ever have dirt on your face, Savannah? Logan, do you ever have dirt on your face? Landon, I know you do. Natalie, you probably don't. Because you're so perfect and amazing and wonderful. And here's her parents. Look, they're so worried. At the end of the 3rd week, that's 21 days, Patsy skipped out to get the mail, and the postman, on seeing her straggly, uncombed, dust-caked hair and the layer of dirt on her face, neck, and arms, gave a terrified yell and fell off the porch. Because he saw her dirty, 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 dirty body. 21 days. All right, what's going to happen? Patsy's parents decided to keep Patsy indoors all the time after that. But Patsy seemed quite happy. Of course, it was getting hard to tell how she felt as her face was so caked with dirt that she couldn't smile, and she talked like this. I am Patsy and I don't think because she couldn't move her mouth. She also had to take little teeny bites of food because she couldn't open her mouth more than a crack. You think you could eat like that? At last the day came when Patsy was ready to plant. That night when she was asleep, her mother and father tiptoed into her bedroom and very gently pressed radish seeds into the dirt on her forehead, her arms, and the backs of her hands. Oh, they're going to plant something in all that dirt. Little seeds. And she's sleeping and doesn't even know it. Look, they're even putting them on her body while she sleeps. Uh-oh. Is she going to have radish plants? Some days later, Patsy woke up one morning, and there on the backs of her hands and her arms and on her forehead were green leaves. She jumped out of bed and ran down the stairs to the dining room where her mother and father were eating breakfast. "Unc, look at my hands!" she squeaked. What do you think that means? Look at my hands! Look at my hands! Her mother went over to Patsy, took a firm hold of one of her plants on her forehead, and gave it a quick pull. Patsy squeaked again, and her mother showed her the little red radish she had pulled. That came off of Patsy's head. Natalie, what if a radish came off your head? Patsy suddenly said, "Other I ain't the ass." "What did you say, dear?" asked her mother, busily pulling the radishes and putting them in neat little piles on the dining room table. Said Patsy so plainly that it cracked the mud on her left cheek. "I think," she said, "I want a bath, don't you?" "Savannah, Logan, look at Grandma." Patsy's mother said, "I think it had better be a shower." And after another word, she went upstairs and turned on the warm water. Look who's going to take a bath now, because she has plants growing out of her body. Would you take a bath if you had plants growing out of your body? Patsy went to the shower all that day. She used up 2 whole bars of soap, and she didn't even come out for lunch. But when her father came home from dinner, there she was, waiting for him at the door, clean and smiling, and in her hand she had a plate of little red radishes that came off of her body. Would you want to eat that? All right. Grandma loves you so, so much, and I just don't want you to forget me. I think you are amazing. Landon, you're amazing. Savannah, you're amazing. Natalie, you're amazing. Logan, you're amazing. You're awesome. Never forget how awesome you are. Grandma loves you. Mwah. Amazing. I love you.